Hello there, this is Cookies. I've got turn 51 of EA Abysia, and this one looks like a little less action than last time, but let's go ahead and see what happens. It looks like we might have been attacked in the Copper Woods, too. So we got some fire gems from Tirnanog, which is really nice. Cast a couple of Infernal Diseases. Let's see how those went. Going after... Oh, this guy pulled 4 Chariot Bodyguards. Alright, looks like he survived. Killed one of the chariots. And the second assassin pulls a couple of cavalry. Is that the general? It is the general. Ooh, but they defend. Alright. So, bodyguard's doing work. We do find an earth root tower. So that's 2 earth, 1 nature. And we get a boost to nature ritual ranges by 2. That's also on this throne. So this throne's getting better and better. So we're at 4 astral, 7, 10 gems worth of stuff in this one province. So this is starting to become one of our most important provinces. Let's see. And additionally, we did Pyre of Catharsis to cure this guy's disease. And there was a battle in Brightwood's magic phase. So let's see what he's doing to TNN. So there's a transformed eagle, air 3, but with 3 nature gems instead, going after 1 PD. Should win that handily. Sitis going after TNN, kills some PD. Sitis throws away another Greathawk commander, which I don't approve of, but is defeated by 1 PD. I really like those commanders. I don't know, I always find it used for them. Alkara and TNN have dueling it out. Alkara kills some TNN PD. And then Copper Woods, let's see what runs into us. Alright, so we do get attacked. So we've got our army here, 2 blocks of Burning Ones on each flank, a couple of protection casters, some PD out in front, and a line of mages with bodyguards. On TNG side, we have some of these demons of the Heavenly Fires, and their Flaming Fist is probably can do some damage, but the Flaming Wheel isn't going to do much against Abyssians. A whole bunch of these terracotta troops and some heavy footmen. So let's go ahead and see how this does. So we've got this block of chariots, consistently the most dangerous part of TNG's armies. Oh, actually hit the heavy footmen with those fireballs. That was pretty convenient. So the chariots are running over the PD right now. Getting a little strung out. It'd be good if I could get the research to enlarge these guys. There is a spell that'll make them size 4. That'd be perfect against these chariots. And the magma kids that got summoned by the mages coming in to help fill in the gaps. They're not going to do much against terracotta guys due to fire resistance, but they help take hits. Speed it up a little. Demons jumping in. They didn't have a great time. And the last couple terracotta guys getting killed. Alright. So we do end up winning that one. We lose 3 burning ones and one child of the cleansing fire. And our PD got massacred, but we do knock out 98 more TNG troops. TNG going after Femoria. Oh, this is fun. Let's go ahead and watch this. So we have a few Masters of the Way who have tons of gems, but should probably be point buffing these Demons of the Heavenly Rivers. Although the crabs might steal their buffs depending on how they're spaced. And we have a couple of fire drakes. So I'm assuming he's just going to do small elementals. Or I guess he's doing a small communion. Or I guess this guy's maybe going to do some big water elementals. That's clever. Let's see what they end up doing. But we do have this big old tart here. Ooh, Soul Slay. That would do it. 18 MR. I don't know why you bring all the gems then. The guy doesn't have gems. I guess this guy does. Oh, they used them all. Is that... Oh no, they didn't. Alright, so this guy probably did Power of the Spheres. Now he's going to do some elementals as well. Just in off script. Fire Drake's working against the crabs there. Ooh. What is going on? Why are these fire elementals just disappearing? Oh, because the army are out. Okay. I didn't realize the mages had routed too. Alright. So in terms of that fight, TNG loses 1 Celestial Master, 1 Master of the Way, and a number of summons. Fire Drakes are pretty expensive. I don't know if their price got changed for the Cave Crabs and Fire Drakes in DE. Demons of the Heavenly Rivers are also pretty expensive, and they don't have a great bless for them, but they're still really good units. Satis and TNN. Satis kills some PD. TNN kills some PD, and Satis loses to some PD. And then Hinnom and Helheim potentially fight in the Dunvale. Ooh, storming the fort. So in here we've got She's Always Stuck in the Middle, the first Valkyrie. Twice Born, so it doesn't matter too much if she dies, but still very tough to take down. We're looking at 20% regen on 86 hit points, which is a lot. Was that like 16, 17 a turn? Something like that. We have Fear 7, Awe 3, Invulnerability on the, whoops, wrong button, for 21 protection versus Mundane. A large amount of resistances, everything except cold. And got Lucky, Twist Fate, Quickness, 3 Reinvig. So lots of good stuff, and probably about to get even better with some buff spells. So we've got Air Shield. Earth Power for more Reinvig to help counteract Quickness. Iron Skin for even more protection. So 27 protection. About to cast Soul Vortex. Now these archers are getting stuck trying to kill tower shielded archers, because that's the effect the walls give. And Iron Will for additional MR. And should be jumping in soon. Jumps right on the Baal, which has a Heartfinder sword, Vine Shield, Mirage Suit, which is pretty cool. Gives a Fire Shield and Mirror Image. Unfortunately, he doesn't have a lot of air power, so it's not super great on him. He only gets one Mirror Image, but the Fire Shield is handy. And a Ring of Regen for 10% regen. He's not blessed yet, which could be a problem. Additionally, all these troops, some of these troops are starving. No, they are not starving. It's just the population killer tag. Okay. Oh, they're on fire and keep distance. I probably wouldn't choose that here. You want them to have really high precision up close to hit with their longbows, and even then it's probably not going to do anything on 31 protection. But at least you have a little bit more of a chance. I don't know, you just have to roll so high. Honestly, these archers might be better in this combat just on attack, because they're not going to hit any of the wall guys. So the Baal Thug dies. Ooh, now we're going after the archers. This is most of the HP on the field. And it's in a spot where these Dawn Warriors are going to have a hard time getting to her. But at least they're aiming from up close now. But you can see it's just, I guess, that many mirror images and also a lot of fire res. It's just not going to go well. So we're essentially waiting for these archers to die so that the Dawn Warriors can get in, because they can hit hard enough, especially with a magic weapon. They can punch right through her armor. At 17 attack, it is a lot of mirror images, though. And, ooh, you're going up on 34 defense skill. So you probably need these guys on advancing cast. Maybe do... was it like the Firebomb spell? Try to reduce this defense to just make her hittable by the Dawn Warriors. So, yeah, really tough thug. Really hard to kill. So... she's got the strength, too, to break out of stuff like that pretty quickly. So you might only get, like, one turn or one round. If you had high earth, you can maybe petrify her. And if she's just stuck as a statue, you can probably punch her down. But even then, you're going to have to hit her hard a lot, because 20% regen. Yeah, 17 regen a turn is just a lot, especially with that much protection. Yeah, they're just not going to hit her. They harassed her down a little bit, but... yep. Really cool disciple choice. Alright. So, unfortunate, but that's what our ally is running into. Hopefully we can start deviating forces soon to try and help, and maybe we'll do better, or maybe we'll get wrecked like we have been all game by this Helheim player. We'll have to see. We did get a few events. We got plus 400 tax, or 400% tax, some earth gems, and some misfortune. And unfortunately, we patrolled out a couple of Jaheira keeps, so that's unfortunate. So let's see. What are we doing this turn? In the southern fort, I don't think we're doing much this turn. Oh, I forgot to put this guy on research, it looks like. So that's bad. That's a mistake. And we're doing a little bit more site searching, infernal breeding, disease demons, forging a bloodthorn, and doing Send Lesser Horror at Mammoth Grove, which is 224. So we're going to try and hit these Yowies and Mimis. And let's see, in terms of the Infernal Disease, oh, the 219 and 224. So hitting here and oh, also at Mammoth Grove. Okay. But otherwise, not a heck of a lot going on. We are casting Stoke the Smolder Cone, so that's the big news for this turn. And I think that's in here. Yeah, so what this one does is we get some bonus fire and earth gems. We get some extra temple checks. And our Bless gets improved with +4 strength and +4 reinvigoration, which is extremely good. And my burning ones are 25% cheaper to recruit, which I believe takes them from 70 gold to 50 gold. So all in all, an excellent use of 75 fire gems. And I wasn't sure if it would go into the global slot, but I wanted to cast it before it had a chance to fill up. And then we're also getting our first Dwarven Hammer. Finally, we can start getting some discounts on our forging, because we've been forging a lot. In terms of this province, we're continuing to send in additional reinforcements. Unfortunately, it's a lot of the same stuff, which is an over-concentration of troops. Because if something can kill, I don't know, 20 burning ones, it can probably kill 50 burning ones. But it's what we've got. Probably should have this guy on advancing cast. Although he is Holy 3, so he can do smites and stuff. And we do have some other mages on advancing cast, but I should bring up more mage support, because this is a significant force. Alright, and I think that's it. I guess we're moving up here. We're going to try and retake these fire gems. And sending a commander back here to go ahead and relinquish the cap circle. And I think that's most of it. Oh, I guess just like a fun thing to note, because we have Tower of Heavens up, Tower of the Heavens, our unrest from bloodhunting has been a lot less. So we still see little spikes, but a lot of the time it's sitting at 0, which is pretty amazing. And I think it's helping our income a little bit from that. It's also helping us blood hunt more efficiently. So some extra little bonuses to that. But all right, I think that's it. And I'll see you in the next one in turn 52. Have a good one.